Joe Matthew joins us right now to walk us through exactly what we learned. A pretty lengthy Truth Social post. Joe, what's happening?
Yeah. Well, it appears to be an indefinite extension here based on what he's saying. I've directed our military to continue the blockade. That's clear. The strait is not reopening this evening. And in all other respects, he says, remain ready and able, will therefore extend the ceasefire until such time as their proposal is submitted and discussions are concluded. The president likes to talk about breathing room. He appears to be buying himself some here at Romaine. Many folks thought of this evening as the deadline he had put out when it was a 2-week ceasefire. He told our own Jeff Mason yesterday that it was, in fact, Wednesday evening. And now we understand that we're going to be rolling into the future here without any real point of clarification. There was a back and forth for the last 24 hours, Romaine, about whether J.D. Vance had actually gotten on an airplane or not, with mixed signals coming from both Washington and Tehran. We had heard as well through reporting from Axios that the Supreme Leader had green-lit talks last night and J.D. Vance was about to get on a plane. None of this ended up happening. So it's unclear if bad information is being leaked or if we actually have a disinformation campaign between these two capitals to try to pressure their respective sides at the negotiating table. At some point, J.D. Vance, Steve Witkoff, and Jared Kushner apparently will find themselves back in Islamabad for another round of talks.
I am curious about the military side of this, meaning the U.S. blockade, at least as they're characterizing it. Have we heard from Pete Hegseth or any of the other folks in charge of our military as to where that stands?
I believe 27 is the number of ships we have so far claimed to turn around, actually forcing U-turns as they attempted to get through the strait. We were reporting on Bloomberg overnight that there were 2 ships that have gotten through. And we, of course, know that we attacked an Iranian ship. It was a cargo vessel, not an oil tanker. By putting a couple of rounds through its engine room, we seized that ship, and it's unclear exactly what we will do now that we are in custody of it. But yes, the U.S. blockade continues. And, of course, the Iranians and some others had referred to this as a 2-sided blockade. Whether the Iranians are letting boats through is a whole other matter. But this is a piece of water that remains very quiet right now. And as you've already pointed out, we're watching oil prices move on this announcement.